Things are moving pretty quickly with mandatory naps. They've already been made mandatory on transport, as you may well know, and it looks like the next move is to follow the dictator in Scotland and make them mandatory in shops also. Looking at some of the polls online, there's a lot of people averse to wearing naps. So if this is an exercise from the government to signal some form of safety, because of course that's the buzzword now, isn't it? I'm wearing mine, you wear yours, and everybody happy, everybody is safe, right? Well, no, actually this may be something that backfires on you, because it seems that a lot of the sensible people out there who are aware of all the severe health risks of wearing a nap, a lot of people are aware of that, and it may backfire in that if this is you trying to get the herd out to shop and for everybody to be safe, then this is a really stupid short-term fix that you are looking for that may backfire on you, because you might find that a lot of people won't go to the shop at all. You might find that people will start to become even more aware of things like shopping online and will limit the things that they shop for online. So although that sector might see a lot of growth, I think a lot of people will cut back on consumerism as well, which is what the figures are suggesting. So all positives on that side. And what you might find is that this smaller percentage of people who are happy going out wearing naps and signaling to each other, I'm safe and you're safe, everybody is safe, you might find that that's only a small percentage of about up to 30% of people, in fact, as suggested by this YouGov poll that suggests 31% of Brits are wearing naps. And if you actually look at Sweden, just 6% of Sweden are wearing naps. If you were to look at mainstream media or listen to the TV or listen to politicians, for example, that figure might seem actually quite low, but when you actually go out and you see it physically, so in the shop, it sounds about right. But about 3 in 10 people are wearing naps. Sounds about right, doesn't it, when you go to the shop? But if you looked at mainstream media, if you watch the TV, if you just listen to politicians, you would be forgiven for thinking that that percentage should be a lot higher. Because the experts, the doctors, the scientists who are coming out to say about the adverse health risks of wearing naps, where's the airtime? There isn't any airtime. There's no balanced debate to this. And what is it creating? Well, this is probably the most concerning thing of all. What it creates is lazy sheep just joining the herd, who will read a headline, watch a news article, listen to a politician and be like, yeah, yes, this is good, we should do this. And then it starts to create a narrative like, why wouldn't you just do that? It makes sense. Why wouldn't you just do that? If somebody wants to do it, let them do it. I've never argued against that. Okay, if you want to wear a nap, wear a nap. If I don't want to wear one, then I believe I should also have the right for that. Whatever buzzwords are being bandied around in regards to safety or guilt trips about what it might be doing if I don't, when you look at the balanced debate, then we should be given an opportunity and a choice as to whether or not we decide to do that. And if we decide not to wear one because we've also researched the balanced debate about the adverse health effects, then surely we should be given that right. There's the common sense rationale and sanity, right? We know that they are the three things connected to that. But unfortunately, this is what we're dealing with. But she's teaching her kids to stop at red lights. No, she's not. she's doing the same thing that educational indoctrination does. She is teaching her kids to be obedient sheep who see a red light must stop. Headline: 65% more effective. Join herd. America are struggling, aren't they? No. Testing has increased, but mortality has decreased. But when you don't see these headlines, it's lazy, isn't it? And I do get and appreciate this nap business, that a lot of people would be like, well, what's the big deal? But I believe that's the most dangerous thing of all. I do. I believe that is the most dangerous point of view and opinion, because it's not evidently researched. It's not balanced out with research. And where does the balance come into this? It's what I just said. The balance comes in this short-term fix of thinking that if we all nap up, then everything's going to be all right in the morning. Everything might be all right in the morning. But what about the winter, medium and long term? When people are wearing these things, and then you start to see longer term health risks, longer term health impact of people who you've been made to feel guilty about, that you're going to make ill if you don't nap up, but you're getting healthy people now also becoming ill because they've done exactly that. Because medium and longer term, when the winter starts to hit in, we're starting to see adverse health effects. And listen, I'm not claiming to be a health expert, a scientist, a doctor. I don't want to be any of those things. Common sense, rationale and sanity. When you look at what we're given in regards to nature, when you look at how things are done in regards to evolution, which is a term that I saw in a video of somebody being made to feel guilty about, that wearing a nap is part of evolution. Evolution is our immune system. And there are people with compromised immune systems that we must ring fence, look after and protect, and do our very best that we can do that. Whatever we can do that, however we can do it, we need to do that. Of course we do. How could anybody be that idiotic or selfish? And I will never be accused of anything like that. But where's the balance come into play? The balance is, if you want to wear a nap, wear it. And there are people with strong opinions on that balance case. I might call people a sheep. I might have t-shirts that have just come in the nick of time as mandatory naps come into place potentially. I might do that. But there's also people out there on the other side making people feel incredibly guilty as they virtue signal about what we should be doing. And they've got the full backing of everything around them. It's an excellent tactic to make you feel isolated, alone, like you're not part of a narrative that makes you feel like you're harming other people, and silly little boy or silly little girl, get in your herd and stop thinking for your bloody self. There's a red light there, there's a headline there. Look at what we're doing. How dare you? Kiss my ass. And where I get great hope is from shopkeepers like this. I don't know where this shop is, but it's very quickly become my favourite shop. If you've got a credit, if you've got any idea, then feel free to share, because this shop, I'm pretty sure there will be lots of people who will want to go to this shop, who will embrace this type of shop, who will want to give this shop their money. And just for debate and balance, because that's only fair, is it not? Let's compare this shop to this pub in Cornwall, where they installed an electric fence at the bar to keep punters anti-socially distanced from staff. I know where I'm putting my money. I don't know about you. That's shocking service. If you've enjoyed these few minutes of common sense, rationale and sanity, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to stay updated. Thanks for supporting this channel through PayPal and Patreon, and checking out the links with the t-shirts, all the bits and bobs in the description. And in these trying times, the best place to stay in touch is on the website carlvernon.com. See you soon. See you then. See you there. See you. Ta-ta.